Well, I got the hood off. Kind of got stuff out of the way here. So I'm pretty much going to do a dry fit. See how the motor fits, if it's close to the original mounts or not. I doubt it. I'm pretty much just going to slide the sucker in. I've opened up the firewall, even though there wasn't a lot to cut away. But open that up, so everything should slip in nice. So yeah, let's get this going. So, see me slide that bugger in. It's not lined up or anything yet, just like a rough guesstimate, but the motor mounts don't line up anywhere where they should be. I'll get a light for better. So I don't know if you can see way back there. Way back there is where the mounts are, and way up here is where they are. So the easiest thing to do is take that mount off and move it back over here somewhere where it needs to be. So for now I'm just going to try to center the motor up, center the transmission up, and start looking at my motor mounts from there. So here is the start of the motor mount. I got just cut a piece of plate, 3/16, punch a couple holes in it. I'm going to bolt this mount out, and then I'll show you what it looks like for the start. So I got the motor out. You can kind of see how I just started the mounts. I brushed and just clean. Got to weld that. I don't know if I showed. There is some triangulated gussets underneath, or just like a plate. I don't know. I gotta still beef that up. It's not fully welded yet. It was just to hold everything in place. See if you can actually see this there. Yeah, I don't know. There's a 1/4 inch plate right there, welded in to hold that. I'll probably box this in yet. Yeah. So finish welding this up, clean everything up, get some paint on some stuff here, and then slide the motor back in. Hungry? So we got some paint on everything. Mounts are all welded in good now. Cleaned up the rails in the back. Haven't pulled all the junk out yet, but yeah, it's where we're at so far. Alright, we have the owner there dropped off 4x4 S10 diff, so it should be a lot wider than this 2-wheel drive one. You can see there's not a lot of clearance on the leaf spring here. Can barely get my fingers in there. She's a little tight there. So the 4x4 S10s and Blazers are like the new style, the Camaro. So if it's right, it should be about an inch and a half wider on each side. But we'll drop the truck. I'm gonna get the motor in and swap these diffs around to try to make it a roller tonight. Okay, we got the diff hanging here, but the spring perches sit just inside of this sucker, so I'm just gonna plasma those suckers off. making the spring purchase for the diff. We got the dip in there, so now I'm just going to square it up just to see. Pick something common. 46 and a half. Oh, look at that. Right on the money. So, gotta clean these up a little better. But for now, just to roll it, because I don't know what my pinion angle should be at yet. So I don't have it on ride height. I'm just gonna torque these down. I'm gonna leave these bolts, U-bolts along for now, and in case he wants to put lowering blocks in. But yeah, I'm just gonna cinch these up so the truck's actually a roller. So typical fashion, I forgot to hit record. But either way, you know how to put U-bolts in. So nothing's welded yet. I still got to clean up the diff. It's just held into place, so it can be a roller right now. So I don't know what the pinion angle should be. I don't have weight on it or nothing. So it's just loosey-goosey right now, just so I can roll it around. I have to make some lower plates because these don't look very good. So I'll make some U-bolts, or whatever you would call those bottom plates there. I just use the stock ones for now to hold it down. I guess we're on to that next. I'm gonna build a cross member for that thing, or reuse this cross member, but I'm gonna build some way that I can, like this section I'm just gonna cut out, and then I'll build a removable midsection that'll hold the transmission. So I cut these plates. They're gonna go on like this, and then I'm gonna make a bracket off to go to the transmission mount. So these will buzz on here. That's the plan. Fill it with weld, and then make a simple bracket. That way those can be unbolted, and transmission can be removed as needed without having to deal with all this garbage over up there. Right, I can see the cross members in, bolted down. It's not crazy fancy or anything, but it works, it's serviceable. Get some weight on it so I can figure out how long this drive shaft should be. I might just look at some steering right now, see if I can make anything work. See where we get here. I'm pretty much running out of stuff to do. We need parts, so I'm kind of waiting on a lot of that. So I got a game plan. I just pulled the column up right now. It'll have to go back down into the dash, but I was just trying to make things fit. And it looks like she'll be tight, but judging by the time I put a bearing, pillow bearing, or bearing on there and do all my jazz that I need, I think I can get a straight shot at the steering box. So I'll have to find a few bits, but it looks hopeful. Yeah, not too bad. So the tranny's mounted. The diff is in there. It's actually sitting on all fours right now. It's a little high for my liking, but he wants kind of a tall truck, so he wants more of a stock looking truck. So it's got a bit of a hot rod rake there. So yeah, so he wants to do. Left a bit of option if he wants to go down a little bit. We can put some blocks in there. But yeah, it is some progress. So I guess next steps are going to be, I'm going to dress the motor, get everything all in there. I'm still waiting on a rad. I'm waiting on a wiring harness. I don't know if I'm going to thin the harness or figure out how it's working. It's clearly already, the computer's been unlocked, but it's using the stock fuse box, so I don't know. I'll see how that works. I might be able to just adapt to it, make it work. Now that it's on the ground, it's ride height. I'm going to go, I guess the next step is to measure, set my pinion angles, then clean up that diff and weld it solid. Front end's good. Just got to get my bits and do the steering. And then we'll figure out how we're going to make the shifter work. But I need a cable before I can do that. Yeah. Need lots of parts. So, yeah. So I guess that's about where I'm at here. I think I'm going to call her done for now. Yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.